What's up, fam? It is Michael Babbitt, and I'm taking you through 7 days of sound design. That's right, 1 week, all Omnisphere. I've created 7 different types of sounds, so each day I'll present a new sound, and I'll show you how it was made. Hello, and welcome to day 5. Today is the day for a synth hybrid drum, I would say. So what is a synth hybrid drum anyway? To answer that, let's go into the layers. You can see I've got 2 DSP waveforms, a sine wave and a noise wave. And then from Omnisphere's core library, we have a soft China tap and an MT240 crackling metal sound. And I know you want to hear them soloed. So let's do that, starting with layer A. Hopefully you've got your subwoofer turned on or a good pair of headphones with bass response. Now let's hear what the noise is doing on layer B. I'm going to show you what that creaky roll-off sound is later, but it is intentional, just FYI. Let's check out layer C. So there's the organic element of the sound, and the reason I'm calling it a hybrid. Let's check out layer D now. All right, now that you get an idea of all of the different layers individually, let's dig into them, shall we? Starting with layer A, jump into the FM oscillator. Now, let's turn it off and on to hear the difference. Very cool that one single tone can actually be changed to pitching down using the frequency modulation of the FM synthesis. Now let's look at the automation. I have the FM symmetry being controlled by the modulation wheel. Just for fun, what happens if we boost it? That's a no. Let's change it back. Much better. And now you know what to do if you want to make cartoon sounds. All right, let's zoom out of the FM oscillator and check out layer B now. This is our noise layer. I'll play it and then turn off and on the filter so you can hear it. Okay, getting a little carried away. But you get the idea. This is a juicy 36 dB low-pass filter, and you can see how I've shaped the amplitude very tight. Do you hear the rumble? And there you saw me adjusting the decay of the filter envelope. That really does make the sound tight and punchy. Now let's go check out layer C. This is my organic layer, the soft China tap, and I've transposed this layer 1 octave down. You'll also notice that the coarse tuning is being modulated. So if we right-click or command-click on that, we can see that velocity is modulating it. So that's pretty cool. One key will control the amount of pitch depending on how hard you hit that key. And if we jump over to the filter section here, we've got a basic 12 dB low-pass filter, and the cutoff is being modulated by the modulation wheel. And while it's not drastic, that slight tonal change does make a difference in the overall sound. We're going to move over to the final layer, layer D now. Let's have a look at the modulation source for the sample start. You can see it's set to random. Now watch on the left. Hearing it without the filter. So as you can see in here, the bandpass juicy 24 dB filter changes that sound pretty dramatically, giving it a resonant attack. All right, popping into the effects screen, I'll come back to the common tab in a minute. But first I want to show you that I'm sending everything coming into the common bus to the auxiliary, which is housing, ta-da, one of my favorite plugins in Omnisphere. This is Interspace, and I've got 2 impulses selected, Rubber Verb and Creaking Trees. So you remember when I talked about that creaking sound? Well, here's the magic behind that. Let's enable all the layers, and then as I tweak the parameters, you can hear all the different changes. That's what it sounds like now. Let's make it extreme. Just hearing the creaking trees impulse. Let's change the balance. Only hearing rubber verb now. Pretty cool, huh? So feel free to mess with all that stuff. All right, back to normal. Layer A has nothing. Layer B. Let's just solo it again so you can hear it with the analog flanger. The flanger giving it some motion. Then on layer C, we have the proverb. Oops. Let's go. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Don't you just love immersing metallic hits in reverb? Yeah. On layer D, we have an envelope filter that we've added in addition to the filter already on layer D, the bandpass juicy, but the envelope filter gives it a little more punch. Let's turn it off so you can hear what it sounds like without. In sound design, even subtle changes can make all the difference. Back to the Common tab. I've added a tube limiter. While I'm warming up the sound, I'm also keeping it from punching through the ceiling with that limit button enabled. Digital clipping bad. And at the end of the chain, added the precision compressor so that we have dynamics still preserved, but they're punchier. Okay, let's hear it one more time. Bring it back. Almost sounds like the Simmons SDS5. Love it. And there you have it, my Synth Hybrid Drum.
But wait! There's more!
And because I thought you might enjoy it, I also added an arpeggiator preset. Simply turn the arpeggiator on and go. Once again, my Synth Hybrid Drum. Thank you, beautiful people, for joining me again for 7 days of sound design. Day 6 is coming up with Late Night Alumni, and I will see you then. Love ya.